What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another cooking video. Today we are going to talk about Salsa Roja, which is just basically like a red salsa. I like to make lots of different versions of these, so feel free to take these techniques and adapt them to whatever chiles you want to use. Today, I have some New Mexicos on hand, so I'm going to use those. But this goes great with guajillos and even chipotles if you want to use that for that really smoky spice. But ancho, it's endless. I mean, explore the world of chilies because it's an amazing world to really dive into. This is actually what I have on hand. So we're going to use these New Mexican chilies, make a beautiful salsa roja for some fish tacos that we're going to do later today. Let's get into it. So for this recipe today, I'm trying to use things that we might already have on hand, just because I believe food is convenience as well. So as awesome as it is to go out and get as many different ingredients as possible, once you get those ingredients, you want to use them up. So I'm a classic buyer. I'll go to the store to get chilies and I'll get 10 different chilies. Anyway, so for this recipe, we've got simple ingredients here. We've got our New Mexico chilies. Not crazy spicy. If you want to up the spice, you can add chipotles or some chili flake or something like that if you wanted to. I want some smokiness to it, so we're going to use a little smoked paprika in there as well. We've got onions, we've got garlic, and then we've got, it's actually oregano. House-made oregano. We grew it on a rooftop this year. It's beautiful. It's delicious, and it'll go great in our sauce. So to start, we are going to get a little bit of a char on our onion and garlic. So we'll need a little nonstick pan, which we're going to put on the heat right now. And you're going to put it on medium-high heat, okay? And now for the onion, pretty simply, just peel the outside like you normally would. And this is one medium-sized onion. And now we're just going to cut this into rings. Just like that. Okay. Doesn't have to be perfect, don't worry. We're just putting it down to char one side. I'm going to up that to high now. Garlic, super simple. Just going to take about 4 of these guys. Now there's no oil, no nothing on those onions. We're just literally trying to give them a nice char. Same with the garlic. I'm going to put the 4 garlic right in the middle, just like that. Now, we need our peppers. Again, this method is the same for most dry peppers. Boop. Well, let's get a plate. So this is a good sign of the peppers. Peppers should be vibrant. No matter what their color are. A lot of peppers are darker than this, but they should be vibrant. They should be a little pliable, right? They shouldn't just be stiff as a board, in my opinion. That little bit of pliability is a sign of freshness. So what we're going to do basically is just rip the top. It's okay if we leave some of the seeds behind. We're just going to rip them open a little bit and drop those seeds out, just like that. And you're going to do that to all of these. So as you can see, our garlic are sitting in the middle, and we are just charring it on high. Gently check what they look like. Yeah, that's exactly what you want. I know it's crazy, it looks burnt, but you have to remember that the entire rest of this onion is still pretty raw. So you're just searing, burning that one side to get that char, beautiful flavor. Some places will take it even further. We got garlic, nice and charred on that side. That's beautiful. We're gonna pop these all. Oh yeah, these are great. Okay, we're gonna pop these all, and then we're going to add our peppers that we've cleaned, just to toast them, just to kind of activate them a little bit. Let's see if this light. There you go. Again, we are just we're going to use, immediately the aromatics start coming out. Pretty amazing how fast it happened. And you're basically just going to give them a flip. See how that, nice and toasted. The onions took about, I'd say, 6 to 8 minutes, depending on your stovetop. You know, we're toasting this for about 3-4 minutes. This already smells fantastic. I mean, and once you got them nice and toasted like this, we're going to turn off our heat and we're going to prepare the next step. Look at the smokiness coming off of them. That's perfect. It's really beautiful. What we're going to do, very simply, is take this gingerly and gently, drop these guys in, just like that. Set this aside. Now we're going to put a healthy pinch of our oregano in there. Healthy pinch. So it's like 2 healthy tablespoons of kind of craggly oregano. If your oregano's ground finer, obviously you'd put a little less. And then finally, we're going to put smoked paprika, about 2 tablespoons of smoked paprika in there. And top it, water. This is going to be about 3 cups of water, give or take. Okay. Salt. You can always add a little more salt later, but you want it to be seasoned. And a couple cracks of pepper. Now we're going to bring this to a simmer. Put over medium-high heat again. Get this stuff underneath the water. And we are going to cover this. We don't want too much water because we don't want to end up with watery salsa, if that makes sense. So I try to hit it as close as possible. I can always add a little bit if I want to. Now what I like to do, I like to bring this to a boil, cover it, let it boil for about 3 minutes, and then turn it off. And then let it sit for 15. This has been resting for 15 minutes. Yes, that looks great. I think there's the right amount of liquid in there. Now we just take our immersion blender and we puree away. So as you can see, you just kind of pulse puree it until you can really get it down smooth and really break down all the pieces. You just kind of come up and down. Do be careful with splashing. It does splash a little bit because the amount is a little low. We're going to add a little bit of salt to it just to adjust seasoning, and a splash of vinegar as well, and then call it a day. Just a splash of vinegar just for a little acid. You can use lime juice too, but I think for this, vinegar is going to work a little bit better. Probably about 3 tablespoons of vinegar, just to brighten it up a little bit. I think vinegar has a little bit more longevity to it than lime juice. So. Beautiful. And that is just a simple, beautiful Salsa Roja. And don't forget, everyone, if you're excited to try this and give this a taste, make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. And don't forget to ring that notification bell. See you guys next time. Peace.